Fender Super Reverb amp can do a lot of things. You can get it so dirty that it sounds so dumbly, and you can also get it so clean and it can be crisp and give you that 70s and 80s kind of sound that you get from a clean Fender amp, just sending a strat into it, or you might be using a Gibson Les Paul, whatever guitar you're using. It has this lush, warmless, bright cleans and crunchy semi overdrive edge of breakup tone. Depending on how you dial your amp in and what pedal you have in front of it pushing it in, you can really get a lot going with that amp. Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? It's Tommy here again. I'm a guitar player, sound engineer, and everything in between. And today, going back to the update, this is like kind of like sequel to my it's a sequel to my previous video about the Launches 3.8 update. And if you've not downloaded that update or you've not updated your OS, you need to do that right now. Let's move to the video of today. The Super Reverb amp, it's from the Fender Reverb Super Reverb amp. There was a reissue for the 1965 model, which I kind of had my eye on, and I know Derek Truck actually uses that amp. If you don't know Derek Truck, he's an amazing slide guitar player. He makes the guitar cry. You should check some of his videos out on YouTube, and you will be impressed. Now, that being said, I like the amp. That was the first amp that I demoed in that previous video, and that kind of sparked up some curiosity in me, and I want to kind of go deeper and kind of swap it out in my old preset and create a new preset and kind of see how that amp how it responds to me playing. If you know me well, or if you've been on this channel for a while, you know I love my Fender amps, and I have the Dream 65 from Universal Audio, and I've loved that amp ever since I downloaded that plugin. Depending on how you dial your amp in and what pedal you have in front of it pushing it in, you can really get a lot going with that amp. Just like my Reverb Princeton Reverb amp, it's kind of similar, but it's a little bit more aggressive compared to the Princeton, and a whole lot more headroom compared to the 15 watt that you will have. It's a really heavy amp from people that have honed it or that have the reissues. It's 65 reissue. I believe there's 165 reissue as well. It's not a light amp to carry around like the Princeton. So this would be nice to have this in your digital rig and to record and mess around with. So without taking myself too seriously, let's go play something. And the intro you heard is basically from that. I just swapped the amp to one of my presets. So if you want any of those presets that I've created in the past or these new ones I've updated, you can click on the link in the bio. You get a full access to all my presets that I've created on this YouTube channel that I've used, that I'm still using, and I still continue to use. Some that I've updated. You get access to my custom impulse responses, IRs. If you don't know what those are speaker captures of particular amp in a particular room with a particular mic that just sounds great with my preset. So you have access to all of that with no additional cost. It costs you one fee and you're good to go from there. And if you don't want to pay, I have a few. Oh, not actually a few. Actually, I have a lot of free preset as well that you can check out on my Gumroad page. Link in the description. So shameless plug done. Let's get into the amp. This is the audio with my this is the amp rather with my preset that I've created for this vibe here. I can clean that up a little bit just by sounds really good though. Let's see how that sounds pushed with an overdrive. Whew, that is noisy, boy. All right, let's put some noise gate on. All right, let's see how that performs with a backing track. let's not get carried away. Okay, so now let's just hear how the amp really sounds by itself. Let's just create a new preset here. Go to the amp, and mind you, in that preset, I'm actually just using the preamp session, so I'm not actually using the full amp itself, which is quite interesting if you take a closer look at it. Like I'm just using the preamp session, and it sounds that good. How much more if I use the whole amp plus cab? All right, so US Super. Let's use the normal. Oh, this is the super normal channel, and let's look at the cab here. I like to use dual cab. I don't know what you guys like to use when you're creating your presets, but I love to use dual cabs. It's just fuller, and you can mess around. You have way more options than. I mean, two is better than one. So let's see. Super US Super 4x10. All right, not bad. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let me expand this a little bit so we have a bigger screen here, so my face doesn't take half of the screen. So what do we have shipped? It comes with a ribbon mic, with a condenser rather, two condenser mic, just out of the box. It's quite low. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me see if we can push this up a little bit. All right, push my signal up. Bring it down. Master, channel volume 7.7. I like to turn that up to its time. Okay. No, not bad. On its own, it's not bad. So. Not bad by itself, with the condenser mics. But I like to push this with a 57. Let's go back to 57. 7 dynamic. No, I want a 57 dynamic. Already sounding good to me though. It already has that jangly Fender type sound that you know and you love. It's so if I'm doing like some Afrobeat kind of loops, I think I'm gonna start using this amp for like my Afrobeat loops because it sounds really clean. It's cool. Okay, the second cab, we still have a 4x10 Super. What if we play around with that a little bit and just look for a big old amp? Let's look for a Greenback 25, and let's slap a ribbon mic on that one. Let's try a Royal 121. You can see we already have more body over here. It already has like more boosted low ends and mids just for using the 57 and the ribbon mic. And the drop is at 5.8 stock. You have the mid, you have the treble all boosted to 7. I wonder why they did that. Sag and the hum and the ripple effects and all that good stuff. Bright is not even on, so let's try that on. Now you get that jangly, that bright tone. For example, if you're using like a humbucker, you might want to utilize that particular. Can't remember that intro anymore. Can't even remember what key was, but yeah, you get the whole idea. Sounds good though. Sounds very Fenderly. What if we add some time-based effects on this one? Let's try a reverb. Let's try a spring. Not bad, right? Just let's bring the level down. Let's drop the mix a little bit. Spring count. Let's drop that. Do a little bit down. Bring my level all the way to 0 again. Without with reverb, let's turn the mix down a little bit to 20%. Sounds really good. Okay, what else can we play around with here? A little delay. Let's try ping pong. You clean delay. Okay, let's try something complicated. What the heck is that about? Let's try 2 steps. That's fine. It's there, but it's not there. That's kind of how I like my delay. It's like not in your face, like just subtle delay. Not bad, right? Sounds really cool. Want to make it a little washy? Let's drop in some ambient here. Let's get some little washy shimmer. More decay. I'm liking that. Let's try to play tweaks. Okay, let's get really washy. Let's not get too washy now. Let's just save that for later. Probably turn that on in another snapshot. And should we be pushing this a little bit? Let's try to push the front of these with like pillars. Okay. Top secret, overdrive, OCD, no. I actually want to try like a tube screamer type. What should we use here? The range master, kinky boost, compulsive drive. This is like an OCD. Oof. All right. Let's try V2. All right. Drop down the tone. Bring the gain down to maybe like 2.0. Level stays at 6.5. And already get that plasticky. All right, let's turn up the bright. It's kind of too washy. I like the white, but it's kind of too bright for me. Let's try something more offensive. Valve driver. Let's do driver. Okay, let's try that. Nah. Not doing it for me. I don't want to have to go back to. Okay. A little nastily. I was gonna use a Noble, but I think I ran out of DSP for the Noble. That sucks. Let's kill this guy. Let's kill this reverb here. Let's see if we get a Noble. We can get a Noble here. Oh, there we go. We get a Noble. Like just stock using the Noble. It's just like kind of kind of have the bite already. Like all right, this sounds good to me. We can yeah, got the knobs here for that dirty drive. Let's just save this here. Let's call it super reverb. And this will be available in my preset pack. Save to library. All right. Okay, super reverb, snapshot one. Let's call that a clean tone. Let's turn this off. Let's call snapshot one the clean tone. Clean. Right, that's cool. Snapshot two. Let's see the small drive. Let's call this a push. And snapshot three. Let's call it HG high. Yeah, that's about it. And let's save to disk, save to library, and that is safe. And for the last preset, we want to maybe put up the mix a little bit for the reverb and kind of push the drive a little bit more for the preset 3. That's what it is. Yep, that's not bad. And we can go back to our clean. Push. And then high. That's pretty much it. That's all I want to do with the preset. I hope you guys enjoy and you like this. Subscribe, like, and preset link will be in the bio. I think this sounds good. I'm gonna use this clean a lot when I'm recording, like clean guitar loops and all that good stuff. Yeah. Let me know how you guys are using this amp and what your preferences are. Thank you for listening to me rant. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.